Hey guys, alright, I'm back for what I had not planned on a part 2, but I'm back for part 2 because my camera cut off for some strange reason. Well, I just record on my phone, so anyway, all I did was pretty much just I just put that on so that I could. It wasn't the cap. I'm used to not even using the little tips, which are nice, but maybe I have that one clogged. Oh, anyway, so well, whatever. We're just gonna go with it like this. Oh, there it comes. Maybe that was the problem. Maybe it wasn't this thing. What do you think? Nope. Okay. Have to unclog it before we can move on. Anyway, so I'm just going to kind of go all over it. It's going to be messy anyway, so I don't think it really matters if it shows a little bit of glue, which doesn't really freak me out too bad. Oh, no, I did not. Yes, I did. Alrighty. Hear that off? I cannot believe I did that. That is... Totally glued the wrong side. That's just not cool. I can't believe I did that. Live videos, y'all. Live videos. Well, it'll dry. Shoot. Makes me want to cuss. Okay. Now let me get it on the right side. I cannot believe that. Okay, so moving on. Also can't believe my camera cut off, so it is what it is, you know what I mean, at this point. So I'm just putting these two together, these three, I guess. And I've got one more, a new one to do, a little blue and some suitcases. So thanks if you are sticking around for the Hot Mess Express here. I appreciate it. So what are you crafting today? What's on the big crafting agenda? I'm doing this on Sunday. I don't know what day it will actually be up for you to see necessarily, but and I really, really love this die. I just think that's like a beautiful sentiment. So, but I think I'm going to do it this way since that one is that way. And I usually just do a piece of, and maybe I still will, just a piece of tape all the way down. So we'll just do that. I think. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know why the phone cut me off. Does that ever happen to you guys? It was only like 30 minutes or so. It wasn't, I don't feel like I was like over a huge amount of time. I had filmed longer, so I don't know. Strange. So what do you guys think of the new Tim Holtz, what's it called? Scorched Timber color. First I was like, I don't really need that. It's just a brown. But now, of course, after watching Tim's, he does like the demo on Saturdays or whatever and introduces it and all that stuff. Then you feel like, where's this been all my life, right? Like I have to have this. So there's that. You should not watch that man. He totally makes you want to spend money that, you know, you do not plan on spending at all. I do not. He is truly a gifted artist, because I mean, they should be truly grateful for hiring him or finding him or whatever, however it worked out, because I'm telling you, everything the man touches turns to gold. And we all are like his little minions that, yes, we want it. Like the last one he did, oh, it's when he released like the vault stuff. I did not want that stuff. I didn't even buy it the first time around, when it was like a larger version of it. But somehow, I don't know if I didn't watch him demo it or what the deal was, but now I'm in love with it. So, I did get the, well, the AliExpress version, actually. But the, what's that thing called where you fold it? The rosette die. So we'll try to do something with that. And, did not put my, right, one that way, one that way. Probably could have Winkastilled these just a bit. I considered doing some glossy accents, but I don't know. Sometimes I want their little tail to be up and kind of free. I don't know. Kind of like the butterflies. Like I want just a little bit of edge to them or something, a little bit of movement, like their wings aren't like flat down. But not enough to put like puffy tape behind it, but I don't know. Just a little something. But we still could add a little bit if we want to. That, a little bit of sparkle, I don't feel like hurts that right there. I like it, I like it. Y'all know, if you've been watching my channel very long, I literally use this stuff on everything. So, I don't know, Tim, like I said, back to Tim Holtz. He's one of those dudes that it's like you could, so that's all I'm going to do to that, I think, except I may figure out how to punch a hole or something, and do some of that lace. But okay, so all I did on this one was I just glued those down and put some tape on here, and then that's when the camera was apparently off. But every time I go back and watch his old stuff, even stuff I've watched before, I still learn so much. It's amazing. And if you're joining for the first time, just go back and watch that other one. These are like Dina Wakley stamps, and I'm just kind of, I don't know. I did put a little puffy tape on that one. Didn't put anything on that side, I see. Just a hint of dimension, not too much. But yeah, pretty much I just used the crackling campfire, the, what's this called? The rusty hinge, that kind of stuff. So, and the vintage photo, you know, the regular stuff. I feel like I'm about to break out in some color though soon. Like I'm feeling something bright. I mean, we're gonna do some blue here in a second, but not that. That's not what I mean. I mean like bright. Okay, so we've got that one and that one. Then we'll go ahead and put this together. So I decided to do it a little bit different than what I did the first one a couple videos ago. And I'm just going to do this. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. I mean, it's just a tag, right? If it doesn't turn out, it's not really the end of our world. And then hopefully this does not cover that too much. I really like that die though. Okay. So what's your all's favorite glue? Just for gluing down. I like something naturally that dries clear, you know, all the stuff, but I don't know if I really have a major favorite. I'd love to be able to stitch on my cards someday, but I can't so far. I have no idea how to sew. So there's that. But I think that gives a really cool look to things, and just how to tack them down and that kind of stuff. All right, just gonna trim that little bit off. Whew. That little bit. Okay. And then this still actually has the hole, so that should not be a problem. Put that through there. There we go. So I can't remember. This was on my mind today. I hope I didn't talk about it in the last video. If I did, excuse me. But have y'all tried the Bear Creek soup? Because that's just what we had for supper, dinner, whatever you call it. And okay, all right. So now we're gonna get on the next one here. So that one I definitely like better than that one, I think. So yeah, but I will add some this to that, I think. Okay. So I'm just going to set these to the side. So now we're going to come in with some blue, with some Uncharted Mariner. I love that color. And I'm going to get, well, this was a darker blue on here, but it'll be fun to kind of go around and do what we need to do. And we might make the middle of that darker anyway, actually, with the vintage photo. I mean, you can, you know, sit here and do all the blending, but honestly, you don't see it. So if you're looking for a nice blend, sit here and blend like this and on and on and on. But if you're just looking to put down a little color, just slap a little color on there. It'll be fine. All right. Is that orange? I know I had a handle for that one. Oh well, I'll just make it this one again. I want a little bit more of that vintage photo in there. I think. Anyway, so the Bear Creek soup. If you haven't tried it, let me tell you that the potato soup is delicious. And it's very good for storage. You guys know I'm like a wannabe prepper. And it stores very well. And all right, now I'm just going to go back around with this. But the chili, I tried the chili. I felt like it was too, like they tried too hard, putting too much, I don't know, sage or something in there. I did not like it, whatever it was. So that was a bust. And then I tried the chicken noodle soup, and that was pretty crappy too. And normally, I mean, you can't really do chicken noodle soup too wrong. But yeah, it was not great. So I was not too happy with that. But, okay. So I'm just going to ink it with the blue. I think it'll be fine as long as I get it the right direction this way again. But yeah, and I have some of the taco soup that they have to try. And I honestly, I don't have high hopes, but you never know. It could be good. So we'll see. just if you're gonna waste your money on that. I think my latest find has been that fried rice, or the latest favorite find at Sam's, the chicken fried rice, the frozen. It's been quite good, so cannot complain about that. Okay, so I've come up with these, almost as long as the tag. Not quite, but close. So this is this reminds me of the suitcases, the suitcase die that he has. And actually, I think I had it. I decided I didn't want to use it, and so I sold that, but I might end up getting that back again because now I've seen some really amazing samples with it, and it makes you, you know how you do, makes you want it again. So I might have to pick that up. I don't know, but I should have got out some Journey type stamps for this, maybe. Yeah, no. I want the hole to show this time, so I'm just going to tear it out. And I'm going to go ahead and tear it some more here. That's a little too much on there, isn't it? Can do that close, and we can actually just cut our tag off and make it shorter if we really feel froggy. Doesn't have to be like regulation size, right? So we'll just make it fit. It'll be fine. Okay, so I wanted a little bit of this sticking out. Maybe. Nope, I think this is still covering up the tag too much. Sorry, y'all. Should have had it pre-torn or something. At least a side, right? Just so that does not show there. And we do get the hole, right? Close enough. Okay, just for a little extra pop of blue right there. All right, so then since it's, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of, nope, not that one. A little bit of brown to this little postage stamp. How any crafter could live without vintage photo, I do not know. Definitely like the butterfly on there. And nope. Remember these super old stickers by, who are these Jolies? I don't know. Anyway, they look travel-y to me. And then this, I really like that, but I don't know. Let's add some blue and see if we like it any better. Gonna have to go get my haircut again. I went the other day when we went out for Amy's birthday, and I was talking to the lady beside of me so much. We were starting to talk about dogs, and you know how I get on the dog subject. So I had a little tiny key. It's got a skull and crossbones on it, but I don't think anybody will really notice. If we could just like put it right there, maybe. Possibly, I don't know. Key to your suitcase, key to your new life, something. Well, I kind of wish we had a gold. How about Anaheim? I could add vintage gold. I don't know if this will really stay or it'll come off on the recipient's hand, but since my hands are all completely gross anyway, we'll just add that the way we want it. Ooh, that was a lot. Okay. Okay. That kind of works. Could add just little things behind it, right? If we could blue this up a little bit, we could add that. Who says we can't, that we have to have green ferns, right? But yeah, so the dude, he's never cut my hair before. Usually I go to the girl, but she moved. And so I'll let this guy do it. And we were in a hurry. We were going to go to dinner and whatever. And like I said, I wasn't paying attention because I was talking about dogs and interested in all that. And I did say that I just wanted my layers trimmed and for it to have a little more oomph, you know. And oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I like that just by itself. Okay, I do. I like that a lot. Can you still see the suitcases? That whole journey aspect of things. I feel like this needs a little bit of blue too. It's amazing when you just add ink to stuff how it can tie everything in together when it really has no business going together. But okay, we could add some of these. Now I don't even have room for a sentiment or anything, but yeah, whatever. I do have these old postage things. That looks a little blue. Yeah, I don't think it really needs that. We could do some of these right there, which we might. I don't know, it's pretty busy, so let's do this in case we want to add some word, right? Some little word. But anyway, so now the top of my hair is not cut, which I mean, like, I guess he had combed it out, and I can't ever tell if things are cut right or not until I actually, you know, get home or whatever, and I don't know, and, so, but I don't want to pay for another haircut. Okay. Warrior, Mr. Maker, Visionary, Prophet, Passenger, maybe? Passenger might work. That's too long. Traveler, Wanderer, Explorer. How about Wanderer? Kind of like my name, Wandering Dreamer. Okay. Let's find it before we start digging around here. That's it. Maybe it was meant to be. It's right there on the end waiting for us. Okay, make it out a little stamperoo here. And I guess we will just stamp it in that same blue. I'm not crazy about stamping with the Distress inks, but I really like working with them, if that makes sense. Oh man, nail polish is coming off bad, isn't it? No, it's not. Yeah, it is. It's my whole fingernail. Oh my gosh. All right, a little crooked, but it's okay. We'll go with it. Okay, so I don't really know where I'm going to put that, but let's commit to some portion of all of it here. So tape up these. But yeah, now I need another haircut because the top is just kind of like frumpy, you know, like no real life. It needs some fluff. The sides and the other stuff are fine, but I already did cut. But anyway, that was my fault because I wasn't paying attention. But when I do focus on dog talk, I'm all about it. There was the cutest little, y'all know I rescue and want to rescue more, to be honest. But there's these two dogs at the post office the other day. They were really cute. And one, so, okay, so I'm sort of like I live in a small town. And I've started just, I don't know, it's like I don't know if I'm just meant to see them or what, but it feels like I am. I swear it does. Dogs just need my help, I feel like. So, I now travel around with that little spray stuff that I bought because it works so well on another dog downtown. It's like the honey stuff I bought from Chewy.com. It's like the antimicrobial stuff, but the dogs don't even realize that you've sprayed it on. Like, it's so good. Like, some they're scared of or different things, or and they're not at all of this. And it must like have some numbing qualities or feels good or something, right? Because they don't get upset at all. And I know it's not always wise to doctor on random dogs, but you know, they do need some help. So so there's this one that comes to the grocery store and hangs out in the parking lot quite a bit, who I truly wish I could take in. If I didn't have all these already, I totally would. He's such a good, just such a good dog. But anyway, he had a boo-boo on his paw, his leg kind of thing, and it's healed it up nicely. But anyway, it's a dog that actually looked quite similar to him. And, but anyway, so the first dog stops by, and, all right, let's see here. I want to be able to hang something right there is my only, I hate that we covered up the beauty of that little thing, I swear. Okay, so let's figure out, maybe put this one in there. Sorry, excuse me. Anyway, the first dog that came by when I was at the post office, he just came right up to me, you know, and so of course I see a dog, I'm going to talk to him. And so we talked for a bit, and is this still working? I think it's still on. Okay. Apparently now that the last one turned off. Okay. So, wonder right there maybe, and I want you to be able to tell that it's the suitcases, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't want to totally like, that sticky doesn't hardly even work. Anyway, so the first dog came up and we talked a bit. He wasn't like completely destitute. He had a collar on, and so all I had with me was some some peanut butter crackers in my bag. So I got those out and I threw him one, and he didn't want it. So, but that was a good sign, because maybe he's not starving, right? And okay, so I'm gonna do that there. Hang on, y'all, I got to focus here a second. Okay, maybe we're just not going to do that key thing. Whatever. Okay, so anyway, but he did want to be loved on and petted and things. So he just basically, I opened my door and got in the car, and he was still standing there, and so I pet him a little bit, and he just gets up in my car and like has his paws up there standing, hanging out for a little while. And so I just think that's adorable. So I might, before it dries, I might put a little bit of puffy tape behind there. So that was fine. But anyway, then a really big dog that looks way worse and like is starving, I think, came along, and it kind of came up behind him. He was trying to come and get the cracker. And so this dog starts growling like crazy at him, and I'm like, oh goodness, it's gonna be a dog fight. So I'm calling that dog like, no, 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 be good. And so I throw an additional cracker far away, so that, not far away, but on over, so that that dog can go get it if he wants it. And he does, and gobbles it up or whatever. So, but that dog did not want him coming to ruin his little pet party, I guess. And so he, oh, it's new. Well, cool. About there, maybe. I should have done this before I put glue on it, but I think it'll be okay. I'll do this side too. But anyway, so that dog then went on, and then the big dog stayed. And so I gave him the rest of the crackers. He gobbled those up, and he was so pitiful. Like, his ears were hurt. He just had so many boo-boos. So I had to get my little honey stuffed doctor out there. And he let me just totally cover him in it, basically. And so hopefully I will get to see him again and check on him. But he's like a gentle giant. He was so sweet. And I don't know where all these reddish, rusty colored, because I have a dog named Rusty and I have a dog named Copper. But where all these rusty colored dogs are coming from. But I've seen so many sort of like reddish tint dogs that kind of need help. I don't know why it happens to be those, but it does. But anyway, so hopefully he's doing okay. I normally always have treats and things in my car, but I didn't, so I was so bummed about that. But hopefully I will see him again. It's like I said, it's usually a small town, and if they're out, you know, they're out. And that's how I got these, the two new ones. You know, you've heard me go on and on about them, Copper and Brownie. Somebody just dropped them off there. So I don't know where this goes. Okay, I'm just gonna move that aside. But I love dogs. I could have a million of them and would love every second of it. These are called Honeybee. They're the Harvest Pearl stickers. Or I have these. Those could work well with that too. Or I have these, which are basically those two, but I think I'm just going to go with the pearls. But I believe what I'm going to do is put a little glue on them for the pearls. Just here and there. Because, I mean, the pearls stick so-so, but not like super well. I just don't think. Especially the larger ones. I don't know how they get more sticky on the little ones, but I feel like they really do. And eventually that'll dry clear, so it'll be okay. I know it's a lot of glue, but I want them to hold, so. Especially if they've got to bounce around through the mill. Ah. Okay, one more. My goodness gracious. Get wipe this hand off a little. Okay. So, alright guys, I think that is it for today. I'm gonna call it quits and go do my, go start on my Valentine cards. So, if you've been watching for any whatever days, I did this one, and then I kind of changed that one up to this one. And then, of course, we did that one. And this one. And this one. So, alright guys, thanks for watching, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, love you guys.